Hiya! Welcome to LSB Features Radio Channel, where we keep great radio from the past alive, and today we're going to New York at 97 WYNY. Now, WYNY had a decade run as an AC in New York from 1977 until 1987. It was pretty successful there, especially as it moved into the 1980s. The station dropped its all-news service on January 1st, 1977, and became a soft AC as Y97 WYNY. Eventually, the station evolved into more of an MOR direction and dropped the Y97 and just became New York 97 for a while, and then rebranded itself as 97 WYNY, becoming a more upbeat adult contemporary station. And the station sounded great. It was well produced. The music was right for a long time. Many people say the station benefited because there was no FM CHR in New York for several years until Z100 and WPLJ came along. It was a great station. If you like it, feel free to give the Aircheck a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel below too, and feel free to share this on your social media if you like. All right, got something kind of special for you. This is a WYNY demo tape put together to basically illustrate what the station sounds like. Give it a listen.
Tune in to 97 WYNY
97
and live to the music.
Well, the family's here. The DeBarge family on YNY.
97 WYNY, New York City.
97 WYNY, New York's favorite spot on the dial for active adults between the ages of 25 and 54. Upscale trendsetters from Manhattan to Manhasset, Great Neck to Teaneck, Hartsdale to Huntington. And whatever they're doing, jogging in Central Park or shopping in Scarsdale, you're likely to hear the sounds of 97 WYNY.
97 WYNY. You have to live to the best variety of songs. Coming up, Cyndi Lauper, Stevie Wonder,
WYNY keeps pace by offering the adult contemporary music and lifestyle information our listeners want. A winning format for 8 straight years.
WYNY.
But formats don't make great radio. People do.
We have nothing to fear but tears for fears themselves at 97 WYNY. It's 7:40.
Take our morning man, for instance. He was there at second base when the Beatles first played Shea Stadium. A New York legend, Dan Daniel.
People who listen to YNY, for instance, who may be 32 years old and now have children of their own, call and say, Dan, I can't tell you what it means to me to have you in my life twice. You know, when I was a teenager and now I have children of my own.
97 WYNY, 11:13 with Randy Davis. You got rhythm? Good. Time to strut your stuff.
Midday's a drag? Not when you're tuned to WYNY's Randy Davis.
97 WYNY, 12:08 with Randy Davis and a smooth operator. No, this isn't New York Tell. This is YNY.
97 WYNY. That's Sade just sashaying through your speakers at 3:20.
Everybody knows the famous voice of Steve O'Brien. Steve adds warmth and humor to an otherwise trying afternoon rush.
I don't need this racket anymore. I'm going into professional wrestling, a reliable business.
Sean Burke on 97 WYNY.
97 WYNY is the Sean Burke program, available wherever higher principles are sold.
Meet the newest member of the team, Sean Burke. Just a year at YNY and already an evening favorite.
Did you get a chance to spend some time in the park this weekend? We saw a wedding in Central Park. Yeah, you can always tell there's a wedding in Central Park. There's a story about it in the paper the day later says, among the injured were...
97 WYNY with Carol Mason. Here's Cyndi Lauper's Salute to the Nighttime.
This spunky lady's a real breath of fresh air. She's Carol Mason, and her warm personality comes through every night from 10 to 2.
97 WYNY with Carol Mason. Good evening.
WYNY is a very special place on weekends. After all, what could be better than spending Saturday night with old Blue Eyes himself? Only WYNY's Saturday with Sinatra, with host Sid Mark.
He knows no demographics. Frank Sinatra, when you go to his concerts, and you look into the audience, you'll see some folks who are graying at the temple wearing gold pinky rings. You'll see some who are wearing jeans, and you'll see them all stand up when New York starts to play and dance in the aisles.
Dr. Ruth Westheimer, sexually speaking, on WYNY.
Did you know that WYNY listeners were the first to know this voice intimately? She began her radiotherapy program, Sexually Speaking, right here on WYNY in 1980. Today, she's a frequent guest of Johnny Carson and David Letterman, as well as host of her own cable TV show. Sunday nights, hold on to your seats because you're on the air with Dr. Ruth Westheimer.
I have a problem. I fell in love with this guy that I work with. Well, the 1st of April, he told me he was gay.
Oh.
I don't know what to do. It just...
The only thing you can do is to remain good friends with him and go out and get yourself a boyfriend. But fast.
So they know that someone cares and their lives will be.
WYNY's outstanding air staff and the most balanced selection of adult contemporary music on the dial are two big reasons why we're the station of choice among the most affluent consumers in the New York area. The third reason is news and lifestyle information.
As radio stations around the world simultaneously played We Are the World, WYNY invited its listeners to join in. As the song was played on 97 WYNY, loudspeakers were set up outside St. Patrick's Cathedral on 5th Avenue, and the public, too, raised its voice in song.
Unlike most FM stations, WYNY boasts a full-time staff of seasoned reporters, all of whom contribute to the NBC radio network.
It's 8 o'clock at WYNY, and I'm Sam Hall. The news brought to you by
WYNY, NBC's owned and operated FM flagship station, is at 97 on New York's radio dial. Tune us in and find out why we say live to the music on 97 WYNY.